That is why the party is going. Because the party has no power to dictate any leadership to any people.
Now that you are jumping ship, Mr. Okonkwo, so you are giving up on the Labour Party.
First of all, I am not jumping any ship. I am simply escaping from a sinking ship.
Yeah, you have jumped out of the ship anyway.
No.
That's a matter of jumping.
I am saved.
Either you are jumping out or jumping.
That is sinking. That's a different thing. So
you have to jump. If the ship was sinking, you are jumping out of it.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you're jumping into safety. But let's put it this way. I came into politics for good governance. I didn't come into politics aspiring for any position. You know what Jesus Christ would say? He said, the kings of the Gentiles lord over people, but he that should be the greatest among you shall be your servant. I came to politics to serve because my faith made it upon me, put it upon me, that wherever I am, I should look for the interest of the people, being their servant. Now, when I came into Labour Party, I saw people who have not even tested any fortune in their lives, who is using Labour Party as a tool to enrich themselves. If a man is serious that in 2027 he wants to bring a Southern presidential candidate, how can that same man be coming from the South, angling to be the national chairman of that same party? That would be voodoo politics in Nigerian reality. Because what sunk PDP in the 2023 election was that sentiment that the presidency ought to be zoned to the South. Atiku Abubakar, having taken over the presidency, they pleaded with him, please cede the post of the national chairman to the South. He still refused, and PDP is where it is today. So anybody from Labour Party who is from the South and who is saying he wants to be the national chairman and wants to put a Southern presidential candidate in 2027 is simply dishonest, because he knows that the North cannot accept any party that does not have any northern input, either as the national chairman or the presidential candidate of the party. The South rejected it in PDP. So Abure is not looking for any Labour Party person to be president. He's looking for his pocket, because according to, realities, they are men of their pocket. They are men of, not men of the people.
Those are extreme,
men of power and of their pocket.
Extreme allegations, yes, which you may not be able to solidly find evidence. If you say Abure is a man of his pocket,
oh sure,
that's an extreme allegation.
What is extreme in the fact? To demean or
impugn on his integrity.
I was just citing people. Arabambi came in and told the whole world that he has a criminal report from the police indicting Abure on certain issues. I saw it myself. Now, the national treasurer of Labour Party came out openly and said Abure forged her signature to take money. Has Abure sued her? The former national deputy chairman of Labour Party, one Mrs. Lebeke, came out and said Abure forged her signature. Has Abure sued her? So I have the right to tell you that this is a man who is a serial forger of people's signatures, because Paul came out openly to say it and he did nothing about it.
But should Mr. Abure take you on this legalist? Can you defend what you are saying?
I said because I just quoted sources who are public.
But does it mean that they are right?
Are you taking me on?
No, but it's a judgment on his person that the courts, which should be able to adjudicate whether Mr. Abure is a criminal or not, has not done.
First of all, I would so much appreciate him to do that tomorrow.
Really?
I said, what I'm saying is even a tip of the iceberg. I am an insider. And again, in law, if you cite a newspaper, for instance, there is nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying, I just called names and cited people who made comments. So they are not Kenneth Okonkwo's comments.
So the reason why you are against Mr. Abure is not only because you think that there are allegations of criminal nature against him. You are also saying that there might be some external influences and forces using Mr. Abure to destroy the Labour Party. Those are some of the things they are describing. Is that really so?
Now, let's look at it this way. There was an Arab B who said at all costs, Abure must be removed and Abure must go to jail. This was Arab B's stand. I took him on that. The same Arab B is telling you that Abure is the best thing that can happen to the Labour Party. The same set of people who are saying the ticket is no longer reserved for anybody are saying the ticket is reserved for P2B. Are they talking as people who are not being manipulated from outside? You can see it yourself.
So there are external forces who are manipulating the Labour Party.
There has to be external forces in any association that you belong to. You must anticipate it as given, because there must be spies from other parties in your own affair.
So Labour Party is infiltrated?
Like every other party. It is normal and natural. But it's unfortunate that it is the leadership that are the collaborators. If you, without reason, begin to accept the people who you were sending me to go and confront, Abure was sending me to confront the Arab armies. And then, without reason, you're telling me you accepted them. What reason is that? The reason is because Arab army them wanted to hijack the Labour Party from the back door. Now it is Abure that is trying to hijack the Labour Party from the back door. So they now have a common front, because they might now have a common principle. Abure them were telling us that the ruling party was sponsoring the Arab army people. They were saying it then openly. So now that Arab army is with him, I have the reason to say he has joined the people that the ruling party is sponsoring.
You are still a member of the Labour Party up until the 25th.